Untold Chronicles, stories that will keep you hooked. The Silent Curse of Umuaka. In the heart of Igbo land, nestled between rolling hills and thick forest, lay the village of Umuaka. It was a place where tradition thrived, where the past clung tightly to the present. But within its beauty lurked a mystery, a silent curse that no one dared to speak of. Obinna, a young man with restless ambition, had left Umuaka years ago in search of fortune in the city. When he returned, he was a different man, wealthy, confident, but also carrying a secret. His mother, Neka, wept tears of joy at his arrival, but the elders only watched him with weary eyes. They knew that those who left rarely returned untouched by the unseen forces that ruled their land. The whisper started soon after his return. The villagers claimed Obinna's wealth was unnatural. They said he had visited the shrine of Agbara Mmiri, the water deity, and exchanged something precious for riches. No one knew what he had given up, but the elders suspected it was more than he could afford to lose. One evening, under the full moon, Obinna sat with his childhood friend, Umuaka, by the village square. She had always loved him, but now, there was something distant in his gaze. "Why do they whisper about you?" she asked. He sighed. "People fear what they don't understand." But is it true? A long silence stretched between them before he finally spoke. "I did what I had to do. I gave up something, but I didn't realize how much it would cost me." The next morning, chaos erupted in the village. Obinna's mother had vanished without a trace. Search parties scoured the forest, calling her name, but the only sign of her was a piece of her wrapper near the riverbank. The elders gathered, faces grim. "The river god has taken what was promised," said the oldest among them. Obinna fell to his knees. He had thought he was cunning, that he could outsmart the gods. He had promised the deity a life in exchange for wealth, believing he could trick it with a false offering. But the gods do not forget. They had taken his mother instead. That night, guilt consumed him. He wandered to the river's edge, calling out, pleading, offering everything he had in return. The water remained still, mocking his sorrow. Days passed, and Umuaka returned to normal, but Obinna was never the same. He left the village again, this time with nothing but the weight of his regret. Some say he roamed from town to town, seeking redemption. Others claim he was last seen standing by the riverbank, speaking to shadows that answered only in whispers. The villagers never spoke of him again. But on certain nights, when the wind carried voices from the river, mothers would warn their children, "Never take what you cannot pay for, lest the gods take their due." And so, the silent curse of Umuaka lived on.